We have taken objective Duff. We have taken objective.
Jesus. I think not talking was a good idea. Guys hiding right down here. Watch this.
I am Batman. I mean, average sniper.
What's up, guys? Average Sniper here. And before we get started with the topic of this video, I just want to say don't forget to tune in to the live stream tonight at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're watching this video after the day it was uploaded, I live stream every Monday and Tuesday at 5:30 p.m. With the live stream team, which is some of my friends. So don't forget to check that out. Guys, the last commentary video I uploaded was about our snipers ruining Battlefield 1, and that video got so many views and so many responses, I decided to make a follow-up video, which is kind of related, not related. It's about longer range sniping, because everybody, well, not everybody, but the majority of people in the comments section seem to be very displeased with snipers that camp really far away and do defensive sniping. I'm going to call it defensive sniping for lack of a better term, but we all know what I'm talking about. So what I did is I went out into the Battlefield world and I tried to be as effective as I could without being on the objective and, you know, trying to stay far away from the action and just snipe. Not trying to capture objectives, just trying to snipe. There are a couple times in this gameplay where I do find myself on the objective. I ran out of bullets, had to pick up another kit. Just ignore that. The majority of the time I will be defending from enemies coming onto the objective, or I will be far away from the objective shooting enemies that have made it onto the objective. So the question and the topic for this video is, can snipers at longer ranges be effective? And when I say effective, I mean not effective at getting kills, but effective at helping their team win. I think that's an important question, and I think I need to define this a little more. So when I say long-range snipers, I am not referring to snipers that are camping on a sand dune 500 meters away from the action. I'm going to define long range as any range where you're basically untouchable by a submachine gun or a shotgun, because the light machine guns have very long range, so technically they could touch you no matter how far away you are, as long as the guy using them is good. So that's how we're going to define long range. Anything that is far away where shotguns and SMGs, submachine guns, will not be effective at killing you. So the guys that are sitting, well, we'll say between 100 and 300 meters is the long range we're talking about. And personally, I think that snipers can be effective from that range at taking care of the objective. Now, 300 meters would be a little harsh, but a lot of times in this video, you'll see me killing people, sometimes even moving targets from between 200 and 300 meters away. I chose the Gewehr 98 sniper rifle for this game because that's a pretty good long-range sniper rifle. The only one I think that would be better would be the M1903 sniper rifle. And right here I ran out of bullets, so I ran into the action and picked up a medic kit. So here you'll see me pretty far away from the action, about 234 meters away, sniping, counter-sniping snipers, which definitely helps the team, and trying to snipe enemies that are getting too close to the objective. And I believe for this game, I believe I'm using the 10 times scope, but I'm not 100% sure. It might be the 8 times. I'm fairly certain it's the 10 times, but we'll see. Now, the last video I uploaded with a question about our snipers ruining Battlefield 1 got so many comments, and I just wanted to say thank you guys for all those comments. I read every one of them. I can't respond to all the comments, obviously, there's so many of them now, but I did read all of them, and I think you guys had some really great opinions on that. So I am really looking forward to see what you guys have to say about this video. Can a sniper between 1 and 200 meters away effectively help his team, not by capturing the objective, but by defending it from attackers and counter sniping? Do you guys think that this is a good thing? Now, obviously, if there are 20 snipers doing this, it's probably not going to be that effective. I mean, because the enemy's going to be able to get on the objective and just hide behind something and capture the objective, you know, without getting sniped. But if you have the perfect mix of snipers and more aggressive players, I think that it balances out perfectly. And in my opinion, that's how the game is supposed to be played. If you have too many of any one type of player, the game might not work right, especially snipers, because when there are too many snipers, we all know that they're not going to be that aggressive. I think the rarest type of Battlefield 1 player, or the rarest type of first-person shooter player, is the aggressive sniper. If you want to find snipers, all I'm saying is that if you want to find snipers, you don't run onto the objective. You look around the outskirts of the objective or far away. I think there's also a lot of people who transition to Battlefield from Call of Duty that don't realize that you actually can be very aggressive with a sniper rifle. So I think it might be time for me to re-up my video about aggressive sniping. I think the last video I made about aggressive sniping probably was talking about the Martini Henry before it got patched. So I'm thinking for the next video I will talk about aggressive sniper rifles and how to play closer to the objective without getting yourself killed. But like I said, let's stick to the topic of this video. Sorry, I'm getting a little off topic myself here. Can snipers between 1 and 300 meters be effective? Look at that, nice moving headshot, 258 meters away. I'm going to give you my, I've stated the facts, but now I'm going to give you my personal opinion. I think, like I said, if you have the right mix of snipers, support, medic, and assault players, and as long as the snipers are doing their job, they will be effective. Now, if they're too far away, let's move past 300 meters. If they're too far away, if they're further than 300 meters away in Battlefield 1, this only applies to Battlefield 1, not Battlefield 4, because in Battlefield 4, the distances are totally different. So if you're more than 300 meters away, I think you're not going to be as effective. I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm saying the level of skill needed to hit moving targets and counter snipe people past 300 meters exponentially increases. So you might have a player that's good, like me. I consider myself good at medium range to longer range up to 300 meters, but past 300 meters and I start having trouble judging distance. I need more time to take and line my shots up, and I think most players are like this. I don't think that most players, unless you're exclusively a long range sniper, are super amazing at measuring distance past 300 meters and being effective at hitting moving targets and even targets that are prone like this. It only takes one miss and that guy's going to know somebody's shooting him and he's going to move and you've missed your opportunity. So obviously it's best to get that headshot right off the bat so they don't have a chance to move or you don't accidentally wound them. That's why I think that snipers can actually be effective between 1 and 300 meters in defending the objective. I guess even attacking the objective too. You see how there's other snipers shooting at me, and if these guys actually, if these guys were actually good enough, they probably would have killed me more than they have. I think I only died about 6 times in this game, and only about 2 or 3 of them was from getting counter sniped. I'm not saying that snipers on the other team were bad. I did kind of stay in the same spots, but I kept myself moving around enough to where I wasn't exactly in the same spot where I had killed somebody else from before. I don't want to just be prone somewhere and get revenge killed. So part of it, you know, is snipers on the other team not being that great, and the other part of it is the player, me in this case, just knowing how to move around back and forth, not going prone, not staying in the same place, to avoid getting shot, because these guys were shooting at me like crazy. But you know, moving back and forth and not staying in the same place really helps. I know a lot of people probably don't know that, amazingly, because there's so many snipers that go prone in this game and just offer up headshots. So assuming you know what you're doing when it comes to sniping and you're a decent sniper, yes, I think you can be very effective between 1 and 300 meters, which would be medium to longer range. Those those submachine guns and shotguns are not going to be able to touch you. The only thing you'll have to worry about is our support players with light machine guns, and of course your main threat is going to be other snipers counter sniping you. But I would love to hear you guys' opinion on this. Let me know what you think. Let me know what kind of sniping you prefer. Do you prefer to be aggressive on the objective sniping? Do you prefer to be medium to long range like this gameplay? Or do you prefer to be super long range, like 300 plus meters? And if so, why? And how good are you at defending the objective? Do you think you're effective at that range? Leave me the feedback, guys. There are no wrong answers. It's just comments and opinions. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Later.
We'll be right back.